Testing 1, 2.
Shalom. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York, underneath Commander General Yohana. We're not affiliated or associated with any other Israelite group. You know, today is Saturday, the Sabbath service here in South Carolina. We're about to begin. Men of Israel, we're going to stand up, Majid. All right. We're going to blow the horn. Jane, stand up, son.
Lashala.
Layashala. We're gonna blow the horn one more time.
Oh, God, sir.
All right, we're gonna uncover the scrolls. scrolls, please. Sure.
I got
Sure.
concept.
Sure. Not too much up.
That's all right. It's good. I got it.
Men of Israel, we're going to turn. Sorry. We're going to turn and face the east.
I can read it.
We're going to start with the Lord's Prayer.
Concept.
Abanawa,
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemaya,
Shabbat Shemaya.
Kodash,
Kodash.
Ayah,
Ayah.
Shamka,
Shamka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Malakwutka,
Malakwutka.
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah.
Ratazayaka,
Ratazayaka.
Ayah,
Ayah.
Asha,
Asha.
Ba'arataza,
Ba'arataza.
Kawa,
Kawa.
Ayah,
Ayah.
Bashamayim,
Bashamayim.
Nathan,
Nathan.
Lanawa,
Lanawa.
Lakam,
Lakam.
Call,
Call.
Yawam,
Yawam.
Wasalak Lanawa,
Wasalak Lanawa.
Kawawap Yanawa,
Kawawap Yanawa.
Kasalak Yanawa,
Kasalak Yanawa.
Kawawap Yanawa,
Kawawap Yanawa.
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah.
Taba'ah Yanawa,
Taba'ah Yanawa.
Banasayawan,
Banasayawan.
Abal,
Abal.
Hawashayanawa,
Hawashayawan.
Mayan,
Mayan.
Rai,
Rai.
Kaya,
Kaya.
Laka,
Laka.
Hamalakwaf,
Hamalakwaf.
Wahala,
Wahala.
Wahaptaparaf,
Wahaptaparaf.
Mahalonyam,
Mahalonyam.
Aman.
Aman. You gotta unlock it. Keep twisting. Twist it up. There you go.
There you go.
What we just said in the English was, Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom
Thy
come,
will be done.
thy will be done
in earth,
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Give us our
As
debts.
we forgive our debtors.
Give our
And
debtors.
lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver
but
us
deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Did you get that door?
That's right.
Hakak to power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashem Yahushua.
Bashem Yahushua.
Baba Kasha.
Baba Kasha.
Nathanawa.
Nathanawa.
Hakak.
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 Larpa'a.
Larpa'a.
Kamalaka.
Kamakala.
Wakal.
Wakal.
Marawa.
Marawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lataha.
Lataha.
Amatazorium.
Amatazorium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahaquium.
Lahaquium.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Arakawaf.
Arakawaf.
Amatala.
Amatala.
Lagarshim.
Lagarshim.
Bashem Yahushai.
Hashem Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Amen. What we just said in the English was, Lord, in the name of Yahushua,
Lord, in the name of Yahushai.
please give us the power.
Please give us the
The
power.
power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against clean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them
In
out.
the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushai.
thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashem Yahushai.
Bahashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Washarala.
Ayashala.
Wayahabayaf.
Wahaba Yahweh.
Saparium.
Saparium.
Sabarak Rapa'ah.
Select.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magan.
Magan.
Agan.
Agan.
Bless all of Israel.
Bless all of Israel.
That's it.
Bless Israel. Bless Israel.
And Bashem Yahushai.
Bahashem Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. What we just said in the English was, Lord, in the name of Yahushua,
Lord, in the name of Yahushai.
bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless, heal, shield, protect.
Bless, heal, shield, and protect
All our loved ones.
all our loved
In
ones.
the name of
In
Yahushua,
the name of Yahushai.
thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahorium.
Ahorium.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azaria.
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 Ma'aim.
Ma'aim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Ashah.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Warataza.
Warataza.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regaliaka.
Regaliaka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Anala'ah.
Anala'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yasharala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Ayayin.
Ayayin.
Yamyadka.
Yamyadka.
Yamawam.
Yamawan.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Akaka.
Akaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Yala.
Yala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Af.
Af.
Napashka.
Napashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazaapka.
Tazaapka.
Wabawatka.
Wabawatka.
Ma'ata.
Ma'ata.
Wa'aid.
Wa'aid.
Awalam.
Avalon. What we just said in the English was, I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
and look to the hills.
From which come my help?
Which cometh my help?
My help come from
My
Yahweh.
help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He will
moved.
not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor
will
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
Yahweh is thy
hand.
shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul,
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
preserve thy going out,
and thy coming in
and thy coming
from
in
this time forth
from this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore. What? Psalms 83. Alahayah.
Alahayah.
Adamayah.
Adamayah.
Laka.
Ka.
Al-Takarash.
Atakarash.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
The squat.
The squat.
All.
All.
Kayahana.
Yahana.
Awayabat yaka.
Ayawabayaka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Makah.
Al-Makah.
Ya'arm. Ya'ara. Yamwa.
Ya'ari Yawam.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayata.
Ya'tazawa.
Wayatazawa.
Al Tazawanyaka.
Tazapawanyaka.
Al Mawarka.
Amarika.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakadam.
Manakakidim.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yakaza.
Yakaza.
Sham.
Sham.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawatazawa.
Natazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakarwa.
Yakad.
Al Yaka.
Ayakat.
Mawaba.
Mawaba.
Wagarium.
Magarium.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wamawana.
Wamawana.
Wamalak.
Wamalak.
Palashak.
Palashak.
I'm
I'm
Yashabyaka.
Yashabyaka.
Kazawa.
Kazawa.
Gam.
Gam.
Ashawa.
Ashawa.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarai.
Zarai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya what?
Salah.
Salah.
Asha.
Asha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadian.
Hamadian.
Kasa.
Kasa.
Sara'ad.
Sara'ad.
Kayabyan.
Yamyak.
Barakal.
Barakal.
Kwashwan.
Lakwashwan.
Nashamwatwa.
Nasham Yakwa.
Bayawan.
Bayawan.
Darawa.
Barawa.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazaba.
Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Call.
Call.
Nasaya Kamwa.
Wakazawan.
Nashar.
Asha.
Amarawa.
Amar.
Nashar.
Nashar.
Salakia, sir. Nayarasha.
Namarasha.
Anawa.
Anawa.
Af.
Ah.
Naawaf.
Na'awa.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagaya Gaya.
Kagaya Gaya.
Kakwash.
Lakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Raka'a.
Raka'a.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Kaba'arya Ara.
Taba'arya Arya.
Wa.
Wa.
Kalaba.
Kalaba.
Dahat.
Lahat.
Hawariam.
Ahariam.
Khan.
Khan.
Daradakma.
Daradakma.
Basa Araka.
Basa Araka.
Wasaba.
Wakazaba.
Wapapka.
Wapapka.
Babahalama.
Babahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Waya.
Waya.
Wakwashwa.
Wakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Waya.
Waya.
Bahalwa.
Mahalwa.
Aya'aid.
Aya'aid.
Waya Kapara.
Waya Kapari.
Waya Abawa.
Waya Kabari.
Waya Da'awa. Waya
Waya.
Da'awa.
Da'awa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ata.
Ata.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahweh.
Labadwa.
Labadwa.
Al-Yawan.
Al-Yawan.
Akal.
Akal.
Rataza.
Aratiza. What we just said in the English was, keep not thy silence, O
Keep not
Yahweh.
thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O
Lo
Yahweh.
thy enemies.
Lo thy
Make a
enemies
tumult.
make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
and lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
They consulted against thy hidden
They have
ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
let us cut them off from being a nation.
let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in
For
remembrance.
they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of
and
Edom
the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also was joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with
They have
them.
opened the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them,
do unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Syrian,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
and the
Kasan,
brook Kazan,
which perished their indoor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
became the dung for the earth.
Make their nobles slack. Make their nobles like a rev.
Make the nobles like a
And
rib,
like the air.
like the air.
Yea.
Yea.
All the princes as Zabah.
All the princes of Sabbath
And as Zamuna.
and as a
Who
Muna,
said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in
the house
possession.
of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Make them like a wheel.
make them like a wheel.
That's the stumble before the
To
wind.
stumble before the wind.
That's the fire burning the
The
wood.
fire that burned the
And
wood.
that's the flame set the mountains on
The
fire.
flame that set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest.
with thy
And
tempest.
make them afraid
And make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill thy faces with shame.
Fill thy faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Let them be confounded in trouble.
let them be confounded and troubled
Forever.
forever.
Yea.
Yea,
Let them be put to shame.
let them be put to shame
And perish.
and perish,
That men may know.
that men may know
That thou.
that thou,
Whose name alone.
whose name alone
Is Yahweh.
is Yahweh,
Are the most high.
of the Most High,
Over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Alright. Sorry. Turn back. Scroll right down. Alright. Alright, we can be seated.
Come on, sir.
Alright. We at book of Genesis.
Genesis 41, sir.
Genesis 41, and was it 1?
Yes, 41 and 1. Yes, con, sir. Ready, sir?
Oh yeah, come.
Con, sir. Genesis 41 out of the Tanakh, the Hebrew. Wayahaya Makwataza Ashana Thayam Yama Yam Yamayim Slakia Yapa Ra'aha Kalahama Waha Naha Amad Ayal Haya Ara. Verse 2. Waha Naha Ma'an Haya Ara Allah Alata Shaba'i Parawath Yapawath Mara'ah Waba Ara'ah Maba Raya Af Bashar Watha Ra'i Yanaha Ba'a Kawa. Verse 3. Waha Naha Shaba'i Para'ath Aka Wath Alawath Aka Ya Han Mayan Haya Ara Ra'i Waf Mara Af Wada Kwa Waf Bashar Wata I Madana Atazal Hapa Rawaf Ayal Shapath Haya Ara. Verse 4. Wata Aka Alanaha Hapa Rawaf Ra'i Waf Hama Ra'ah Wada Kwaf Haba Shar Af Shabai Hapa Rawath Yapath Hama Ra'ah Waha Bara Ya'af Wayaya Kwataza Pora Ah. Verse 5. Wayaya Shan Waya Kalam Shana Yaf Waha Naha Shabai Shabalam Shabalayam Slakia I Lawath, Bakwa Naha Akad, Bara Ya Raf Wath. Wata Barwath, verse 6. Watha Naha. Shabai Shabalayam Dakwa Waf Wadsha the Wapath Kwadayama Taza Makawaf Akara Raya Han in verse 7. Is that right? Yeah. Wata Bala'a Naha Hasha Balayam Hada Kwara Hada Kwawath Atha Shabai Hasha Balayam Kaba Raya Awath Waha Mala'a Wath Wayaya Kwataza Para Awaha Waha Naha Kala Yam Kalawam. That's it, sir.
All right, Con, we're gonna go back to the English.
Okay, I'm a concept.
I want to try it constantly.
I can use this if you need.
No, you told you go ahead.
I'm a
See the cup.
concept.
See the cup.
Oh, come concept. Verse 41. And it came to verse 41, King James Version of the Bible. And it came to pass at the end of the 2 full years, the water, sir, that Pharaoh dreamed, and behold, he stood by the river.
Salaki, go up just a little tab.
Come, sir.
Just so we can get people in to where we're at.
Come, sir.
If they wasn't in class last week.
Come, sir. On the tree, the birds would eat. Okay. And it came to pass the 3rd day, which was Pharaoh's birthday. And he made a feast unto all his servants. And he lifted up his head of the chief butler and of the chief baker among his servants. And he restored the chief butler unto his butlership again. And he gave the cup into Pharaoh's hand. But he hanged the chief baker, as Joseph had interpreted to them.
Right. So now we're just letting you know, this is when Joseph was incarcerated inside of Egypt. Joseph had got locked up inside of Egypt after his brothers had put him in slavery. His brothers put him in slavery. He got sold to somebody in Egypt. But when he got sold to this guy in Egypt, he moved up in like ranks in this man's house. This man trusted Joseph with everything.
Sir.
But that man that he was staying with, that heathen, he had a whore for a wife. And she lied on Joseph and said that he tried to pretty much rape her. You know what I'm saying? And we was just referencing last weekend how that always was something that happened to our people, man. Women lied and saying that, our men trying to rape them when it wasn't true.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So Joseph ended up getting locked up.
That's
and
right.
While he was in prison, he had ended up eventually kind of just being in favor of the so-called CO of the jail.
Sir.
To where he ran the damn prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, he pretty much was running the damn prison. To where it got to the point where 2 men came in and Joseph interpreted their dreams from him. But both of these men had high seats inside of Pharaoh's house. One of them was his chief butler, and the other one was his chef, right?
Sir. Chef.
Bread maker, something like a chef or a bread maker for him.
Yes,
And
sir.
Joseph interpreted both of their dreams.
That's right.
And Joseph told the butler, his chief butler, who pours the wine for Pharaoh, that you will be restored back to your position at Pharaoh's side.
Sir.
And the bread maker, or the chef, he told him that Pharaoh was going to hang him.
That's right.
And he got hung. And so, Joseph also told the the bread maker, he was like, when you get out, don't forget me. Don't forget me. Look, don't get out there and pretty much act brand new like you don't know who I am. When I'm the one that told you that this was what's going to happen to you.
That's right.
But guess what happened when that heathen got out?
Yeah, brand new.
He act brand new and forgot about Joseph.
That's right.
And so 2 years had passed.
That's right.
Damn. Joseph did 2 years in prison for a lie.
Concert.
You can go ahead and start it from the beginning again.
Chapter 41. And it came to pass at the end of 2 full years.
God dang. Joseph did 2 years
Dang.
for a crime that he did not commit, man.
Wow.
You think this is new that brothers are getting locked up and put in prison for things they didn't do?
That's right.
This has always been something that has happened to us when it comes to us living underneath these heathens.
That's right.
These heathens don't know how to deal righteously with us, man.
That's right.
So when you underneath the heathen, guess what? They're going to lie on you because they don't go by the same judicial system that we do.
Exactly.
We go
right.
by the laws of the Most High.
Right.
They go by the laws of man. Whatever makes them feel good, that's the law. You know what I'm saying? Just like America. America tell a man that he can be a homosexual and do some of the most disgusting, foul things, and they pass that law. But the Most High says, listen, that filth is not happening.
Con, sir.
Like a man like that should be put to death.
Con, sir.
But damn. Go ahead, you got it.
All those heathens, sir, if I may add, all those heathens, you know, the devils, they are directed by Satan, who is their God. They don't go by Yahweh in the name of Christ. They don't go by Yahweh. They just, like you said, they do what they feel, and they are direct. Those are direct enemies. We can't join them, and we find out real quick, and that's what a lot of these stories about. We find out real quick that what real justice is.
Right.
And the real justice is this Bible. But what they give out is, like you say, harsh punishments of what did they have for breakfast this morning?
Right.
Anything.
Damn right.
Yeah. Let me get this. Come, sir. Yeah, we just get the next swift punishment that these heathens ready to deal out. They deal out anything. You know, the next thing that's required. You know, we don't get any justice. All we get is just a thrown in prison for 2 years. You know, even Paul got thrown in prison unwarranted. And that's how we get on the streets, like Adawan said. They throw us in jail for no reason, just for the sake of being black. You know, black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, sir.
Damn right. Get that brother a hand, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Paul did, man. Joseph did 2 years in prison
Con, sir.
for a lie. You can go ahead up.
Con, sir. And behold, I can't play. And it came to pass in the 2 full years that Pharaoh dreamed, and behold, he stood by the river, and behold, there came up out of the river 7 well-favored kine and fat-fleshed, and they fed in a meadow. Verse 3, and behold, 7 other kine came up after them out of the river, ill-favored and lean-fleshed, and stood by the other kine upon the brink of the river. Verse 4, and the ill-favored and lean-fleshed kine did eat up the 7 well-favored and fat kine. So Pharaoh awoke, woke out of that dream, and he slept and dreamed the second time, and behold, 7 ears of corn came up upon one stalk,
Right.
rank and good. And behold, 7 thin ears and blasted with the east wind sprung up after them. And verse 7, and the 7 thin ears devoured the 7 rank and full ears. And Pharaoh awoke, and behold, it was a dream.
Right. So Pharaoh's having a vision. He's having a dream. And he's trying to figure out what's going on in his dream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't understand his dream. It's just, it's very, he doesn't understand it pretty much like
That's
that.
right.
You know, he's having these dreams and it's showing him different things in it, and he doesn't get it.
That's right, sir.
You can go ahead out. If you,
That was it. You want to go back to read that again, or just go back to the Hebrew, sir?
we can go back to the Hebrew.
Con, sir. Out of the Tanakh, Genesis 41, verse 8. Out of the Tanakh, the Hebrew. Waya haya barakwar wata pa'aim waya kawya rawa kawa slaki waya shalaka waya qara'a kala kara tamaya mataza rayama wayaf kala kaka maya waya sapar para'aha para'ai salaki laham af kala mawa wa yan pawa the ra. Verse 9. Wa ya dabar shar hama shakwa yam ata para'ah la'a mara atha ath kasa aya anaya maza kaya wam. Verse 10. Paya aha kwatazap I'll Abba the Ya the Wa Slaki Abba the Wa Slaki Abba the Yawa Waya Than Athaya Bama Shamara Bayaf Shar Hatsa Hata Bakayam Athaya Wayaf Shar Ha'a Payam. Verse 11. Wana Kala Maha Kala Wam Bala Yala Akad Anaya Waha Wa'a Asha Ayasha Kapa Tharawan Kala Mawa Kala Manawa. Verse 12. Washam Atha Nawa Na'ai Ra Ibariya Ibad Lashar Ka Salaki Hasa Baka Yam Wana Sapar lawa waya patara lanawa av kala mata yanawa ayash kaka lamawa patara. Verse 13. Waya haya kaya shara patawa alanawa kan hayaha af ataya hasha yaba I'll kanaya lawa thawa the laha. Verse 14. Waya shalaka para aha aya quara ata waya sap waya raya taza haya hawa slaki man habawar waya galah laka waya kalap shama lata waya baha Allah para'ah. That's it, sir.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the English.
Yeah. It's lock it, sir. Okay, the water. Let's see. Where we going? Like 15. Genesis chapter 41 and 8. Genesis 41 and 8. King James Version of the Bible. And it came to pass in the morning that his spirit was troubled, and he sent and called for all the magicians of Egypt.
So this is Pharaoh. Pharaoh was troubled by his dream he had.
Mm-hmm.
And so guess what Pharaoh went and did? He went and called his magicians. Let's see, can we get the definition of magicians?
I'm a con, sir. You got it?
Yeah, I'm going to get it for you.
Okay. Sorceries and trickery.
It says a magician, the definition. It says a person who performs magic tricks for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Or a person with magical powers.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, like Isaac said, a witch, a sorcerer,
mm-hmm.
or a sorceress,
mm-hmm.
a shaman, a witch doctor,
mm-hmm.
all of those things. Those are magicians. That voodoo lady, you think who's performing some of the best witchcraft in the world is actually a witch doctor, man.
That's
what
right.
I'm saying? She's a witch doctor. She's a sorceress. She's everything that the Most High is against. So Pharaoh, troubled by his dream, went to his magicians. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He went to the magicians to get them to help him interpret these dreams that he was having.
That's right.
You can go ahead, up.
Con, sir. And he sent and called for all his magicians of Egypt, and all the wise men thereof, and Pharaoh told them his dream, but there was none that could interpret them unto Pharaoh.
Read that again, up.
Con, sir. And it came to pass in the morning, verse 8, that his spirit was troubled, and he sent and called all the magicians of Egypt, and all the wise men thereof, and Pharaoh told them his dream, but there was none that could interpret them unto Pharaoh.
So Pharaoh, these magicians he had, none of them couldn't even tell him what the hell this dream was.
God, sir.
None of them. That's no different than today. Like, that's just more proof to show you those people you go to perform witchcraft on people.
Right.
That stuff is trash. It doesn't mean anything.
Don't mean anything, sir.
Pharaoh was the richest man in Egypt. Damn, Pharaoh, king.
Right.
Rule over whole Egypt, was whole nation.
Con, sir.
The men that he had in his house who were magicians couldn't even interpret the damn dream from him. It's like you got somebody working for you to do a job. You're paying them good money, but they can't even do the damn job.
That's right.
They can't even do the job. And Pharaoh paying these magicians, they were called magicians, right?
Come on, sir.
He was paying these magicians all of this money to do nothing. And this is just more proof to show you where that type of lifestyle comes from. Being a warlock, a witch, or a magician, that is all a heathen custom, man.
Come on, sir.
You got something you want to say? Cause up.
No, I said also in Daniel's days too, they had sorcerers, and went back in Moses' days that went before that same Pharaoh. They had the same witches on the scene because that's all they can do. That's all they got is what Satan can help them with.
Yeah, they magicians. That's all they can. They can't. They don't have the true power of the Most High.
That's right.
Like they couldn't do what Moses did.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They couldn't do what Daniel did.
Right.
They couldn't. Daniel got dropped inside of a lion's den.
Right.
And did not get ate.
Right.
But the other man that got put in the lion's den, he became tartar for the lion.
Right.
You got it up.
Down con, sir. Okay. But there was none that could interpret them unto Pharaoh. But, verse 9, then spake the chief butler unto Pharaoh, saying, I do remember my faults this day.
Just read what he said again.
Yeah. Then spake the chief butler unto Pharaoh, saying, I do remember my faults this day.
It's like this nigga remembered now. Now he remembered. Like Pharaoh can't interpret his dream. He sent back. Now he like, oh snap. It's my fault. I remember what I did wrong. I remember.
Come on, sir.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. Pharaoh was wroth with his servants and put me in ward in the captain of the guard's house. Both me and the chief baker.
Right. And so now he's reminiscing on that time from 2 years ago. Because you got to remember, 2 years have passed. And so now he's remembering 2 years ago when Pharaoh was mad at everybody inside that house. I don't know what they done or what they did, but they got put in prison. That's all I know.
Come on, sir.
Go ahead.
Put me inward in the captain of the guard's house, both me and chief baker. Verse 11. And we dreamed a dream in one night, and I and he, we dreamed each man according to the interpretation of his dream. Verse 12. And there was there with us a young man, an Hebrew, servant to the captain of the guard, and we told him, and he interpreted to us our dreams. To each man according to his dream, he did interpret.
Right. So now he's telling Pharaoh about Joseph, man. About how Joseph had interpreted all of everybody's dream. You know what I mean? Whoever had a dream, he was able to interpret it for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Come on, sir. Verse 13. And it came to pass, as he interpreted to us, so it was. Me he restored into mine office, and him he hanged.
Right. So now he's telling Pharaoh.
He remember that.
No, now he remember.
God, sir.
Pretty much he's kissing Pharaoh's.
That's right, sir. That's right.
Brown nosing, in other words.
That's right. God, sir.
But at the same time, he knows how important it is also. Because Pharaoh cannot interpret these dreams that he's having. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And whatever it is that this dream he's having is bothering him, obviously.
God.
So now he wants to get on Pharaoh's side. Now he remembers what he did wrong, man. Now he remembers.
Come on, sir. And it came to pass as he interpreted to us, so it was. Me, and he restored to my office, and him he hanged. Then, verse 14, then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph.
So Pharaoh called Joseph.
God, sir.
You know what I'm saying? He called Joseph up. He wanted to see what this Hebrew could do. Only Hebrews were able to, you know what I mean? Like, he knew what time it was with the Hebrews. And that's just
right.
more proof to show you back then, people were divided. Even back then. You go ahead, you got it.
Sir. Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him hastily out of the dungeon.
They rushed him out of that prison. He had been in there for 2 years, but guess what? They rushed him out of that prison.
God, sir. Out of the dungeon, and shaved himself.
They did what?
And he shaved himself.
So guess what? He got out of prison, and he had to shave his beard, man. He had to shave his beard. Goes to show you that whole beard shaving thing. It's never been a custom of Israel.
That's right.
Of our people, we don't shave our beards, man.
Sir.
But that whole baby face, and that was Egyptian customs as well.
That's
Even
right.
as how it is in America.
That's right, sir.
When you come to America and you want to get a decent job, you got to shave that beard off, man.
Got to shave, sir.
Now they're starting to make it to where men can keep their beards. Now you can.
That's right.
But even at a lot of these jobs, you still, just to work at Chick-fil-A, you got to shave your damn beard off.
Wow.
You mean to tell me to make chicken sandwiches, I got to shave my beard?
Sir.
McDonald's, to flip a burger, they tell you you can't wear a beard.
Right, right.
Papa John's, delivering damn pizza. I'm talking about you're destroying your vehicle to bring people pizza. They want you to shave your beard off?
God, sir.
You got something to say? Cause
I was going to say back in my days, it was an understood, it wasn't even written down nowhere, but to get a job, you better come in there clean. They called it clean cut and shaven. You knew what that meant. Cut that afro down, shave that beard, put on a tie, put on a suit or whatever you got to get a job. I didn't care what kind of job it was. You better come. That Esau wanted you to be like him. He was brainwashing us even further to take us away from our regular customs. We naturally grew beards back then. You know, right. but could we have them? To support your family, you had to go shave.
Good night.
And they didn't care if you got pseudo-folliculitis, that's razor bumps, or not. Shave. You went to the military, shave. They shave you like like a egg. I mean, you completely gone. You shave.
And that with the bumps all on your face.
And the bumps on your face.
Sheesh. I couldn't shave my beard, man.
That's what they did.
It looks terrifying.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Kind. You go ahead. We can read it from this part here.
Okay, down, sir. Verse 3. And then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him hastily out of the dungeon, and he shaved himself, and changed his raiment, and came unto Pharaoh.
So now they shaved him, changed his clothes, got him clean cut, looking like he about to go to a job interview. That was it on it.
That was it, sir. That's exactly right, sir. Verse 15, Genesis 41 and 15, out of the Tanakh. Waya Amara Pura Aha Laha Allah Salakia. Yawasap Kala Wam Halama the Ya Wapa Thara Ayan Athawa Wa'a Naya Shama'ai Thaya Alaya La'a Mara the Shah Ma'ai the Shamai Salakin the Shamai Kala Wama La Pa the Ra Athawa verse 16 Waya Ain Yawa Sap Ath Para'ai La'a Mara Bala Adaya Alahayama Ya'a Naha Atha Shalah Wam Para I. Verse 17. Wayada Bara Para Aha Allah Yawa Sap Baka Lamawa Maya Hananaya Ahmad Salakia I'll Shapath Haya Ara, verse 18. Waka Waha Naha Man Haya Alaf Shabai Parath Baraya Awaf Bashar Waya Patha the Ara Watha Ra'aya Naha Ba'a Kawa, verse 19. Waha Naha Shabai Pora Waf Aka Rawaf Adla Waf Aka Raya Han Dala Waf Wara I Waf Tha'ara Ma'ada Wara Waf Bashar La'a Ra'a Ya'af Ya Kahanaha Bakal Rataza Mataza Rayam Morayai, verse 20. Watha Akola Naha Hapara Waf Apariath Slakit Hara Koraf Waha Ra'awaf Atha Shabai Hatsap Rawaf Hara Asha Nawaf Haba Raya Af, verse 21. Wata Ba'anaha Allah Korah Banaha Walla'a Nashad Nasha Salakia Nawa Dayai Salakia Nawa Dai Kaya Ba'awa Allah Korah Banaha Wama Ra'a Wahan Ra'ai Rai Ka'a Shara Ka'ashar Batha Kalaha Wa'a Shakwaza Kwataza. That's it, sir.
All right, Con, we're going to go back to the English.
Back to the English, sir. That's verse 15. Genesis 41 and 15 out of the King James Version of the Bible. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is none that can interpret it. And I have heard say of thee that thou canst understand a dream to interpret it.
Right, so now Pharaoh's saying, I had a dream. Pharaoh had a dream too. But Pharaoh couldn't interpret this dream. Neither could Martin Luther King either.
He couldn't either.
UPK interpreted.
That's right.
Israel interpreted.
That's right.
Real prophets did.
Right.
Just like Martin Luther King had a dream, Pharaoh had one.
Right.
Martin Luther King couldn't interpret that dream.
No.
But the UPK did.
That's right, sir.
We knew it was trash.
That's right.
Just like Pharaoh had a dream, guess what? Somebody had to come interpret it. And the man of the Most High interpreted that dream for him.
That's right.
Go ahead, Doc.
It's always the parallel that the children of Israel have to do to interpret, because we the priests and prophets of the Most High.
Right.
Nobody else knows what the Most High has to say.
Right, that's it.
Unless his children or his angels, or messengers.
It has to be somebody from that chosen lineage, man.
Damn
Even
right.
though Israel wasn't a physical nation then,
Right.
it was somebody
That's true.
from that blood lineage.
That's right.
man.
That's right,
Abraham,
sir.
Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Look, Pharaoh had a house full of magicians. Not one person could interpret what that damn dream was saying.
That's right.
They end up doing every type of magic trick possible, and nobody could do anything to interpret it.
Wow.
You got it.
Okay, concept. Verse 16. And Joseph answered Pharaoh, saying, Is it not in me? The Most High shall give Pharaoh an answer of peace.
Damn, he said, "Isn't it in me? The
God,
Most High gonna give you a little piece."
sir.
Go ahead.
Verse 17. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, In my dream, behold, I stood by the bank of a river. Verse 18. And behold, there came up out of the river 7 kine, fat flesh and well favored, and they fed in the meadow. Verse 19. And behold, 7 other kine came up after them, poor and very ill-favored, and lean flesh, such as I never saw in all the land of Egypt, for badness. Wow.
Damn.
Good
So,
gracious.
so now he's breaking down what his dream means.
God,
Read
sir.
that again and tell him what he said. What was going to happen? What his dream meant.
What you want to back up, you say?
Come.
And behold, 7 other kine came up after them, poor and very ill and lean flesh, such as I never saw in all the land of Egypt, for
Right.
badness.
Right. So now he's telling them. First it showed them the animals looking good,
Con,
but now they're coming up and they look horrible.
sir.
Go ahead.
Verse 20. And the lean and the ill-favored kine did eat up the flesh, 7 fat kine. Wow, let me read that again, sir.
Come.
And the lean and the ill-favored kine did eat up the first 7 fat kine.
Damn.
Dang.
So they destroyed those animals. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
And when they had eaten them up, it could not be known that they had eaten them. Wow. But they were still ill-favored, as at the beginning. So I awoke.
Damn. So Pharaoh woke up. He didn't know what the hell was going on. Go ahead. I slacking. He didn't know what was going on in this dream he was having, man. He was trying to figure it out. He's like, damn, what does this mean? This is new to me. It's different.
Con, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Only thing he know was he just having dreams about animals. One day they looking good. The next dream he had, they looking horrible. He wants to know what's going on.
Con, sir.
But now Joseph is showing him what these dreams mean, man.
Con, sir.
You got it up.
If I could say,
Yeah,
sir,
come on, go ahead.
Pharaoh saw these animals. He saw a pitiful looking kine eating up 7 of something, 7 of the well favored kind, animals. So you would think he would have got fat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like disturbing to him.
He's seeing somebody starving and he doesn't know what is going on. He's like, imagine you have a dream of animals.
Kind of, sir.
You got these animals who look horrible, but they're eating the good animals.
That's right.
You're trying to like, what does this mean? I'm not sure, but I know it's not right.
Something ain't right with it.
Even Pharaoh knew it wasn't right. To have a dream like that, you know something is wrong, man. Something isn't right, man.
Come on, sir.
We had to go back to Hebrew. You was
Got to
talking.
go back to Hebrew, sir.
Okay, come on.
The Hebrew. Back to the Hebrew. Out of the Tanakh was verse 22.
Come on.
Verse 22. Yeah, come, sir. Okay. Verse 22. Okay. Come, sir. Waya ra'ah. Baka lamaya. Waha naha. Shabai. Shabalayam, Alaf, Bakwa Naha, Akad, Malah, Af, Wata, Waf. Verse 23. Waha Naha, Shabai. Shabalayam. Taza na mawaf. Dakwa waf. Shada pawaf. Kwada yam. Taza maka waf. Aha rayaham. Verse 24. Wata bala ain. Hasha balayam. Hada kwaf af. Shabai. Asha balayam. Hasa bara bawaf. Wa'a mara. Allah. Haka rasa mayam. Waya yan. Magayad. Laya. Verse 25. Waya amara. Waya sap. Yawasap. Slaki. Allah. Para aha. Kala yam. Kalawam. Slaki. Para aha. Akad. Hawa'a. Atha. Ashar. Ha'a lakayam. Asha. Haga yad. Lapa ra'ah. Verse 26. Shabai. Parath. Hatabah. Habataf. Shabai. Shanayam. Hanaha. Washabai. Hashaba layam. Hasa baf. Shabai. Shana yam. Hanaha kalawam. Akad hawa'a. Verse 27. Washa by hapa rawav. Hara Kwawath, Waha Ra'ath, Ha'i Lath, Aka Rayahan, Shabai, Shanayam, Hanaha, Washa Bai, Hasha Balayam, Harakwam, Harakwawaf, Shada Pawaf, Hakwa Dayam, Yaha Yawa, Shabai, Shadnaya, Ra'ib. Slakia. That's it, sir.
All right, Con, we're going to go back to the English.
Con, sir. Verse 22 out of the Tanakh, Genesis 41 and 22, King James Version of the Bible, Slakia. And I saw in my dreams, and behold, 7 ears came up in one stalk, full of good. And behold, 7 ears withered thin and blasted within the east wind.
Right. Right.
Sprung up after them.
So now he's telling him those 7 is the indication of 7 years. 7 years. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. What was that? Verse 23. We'll read it again. And behold, 7 ears withered thin and blasted within the east wind, sprung up after them.
And what are ears? It's like a crop. Now those crops are going to get thin. And when crops are thin, guess what? That means they're not growing good. Man.
That's right.
You don't want thin crops inside your garden. It's like you grow a tomato plant, and when you go outside and check it, it's thin. I mean, it's not healthy. It's not going to produce anything good.
God.
And this is what Joseph is telling Pharaoh. These 7 years, you're going to have crops that are going to grow, but they're going to be thin, meaning they're not going to be able to produce anything.
God.
Because I think Egypt was very heavy on wheat. Wasn't it wheat, I think? They grew wheat a lot down there.
Probably so, sir.
Con, you can go ahead, Op.
Yeah, they. Well, they also had the ears. Could have been also corn too. So.
Con.
7 ears came up in one stalk, and like you said, could have been that wheat too. So.
Right.
It was full and good, and behold, 7 ears withered, thin, and blasted the east wind, sprung up after them. Verse 24, and the thin ears devoured the 7 good ears. Wow.
Damn, so now those 7 bad ears devoured the 7 good ones. You know what I'm saying? So now the good product that you have has been devoured by the bad product.
That's right, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So now everything's going bad, in other words. Everything you had going good for yourself, all the crops that you were growing and everything, yeah, it was good at once. But now everything is going bad. And you can only imagine how Pharaoh was feeling to hear these things coming from Joseph, man. You know, Joseph's telling him all these things. You can only imagine how he's feeling, man.
Sir.
You can go ahead, up.
Probably scared to death.
Hey, I would have been if I'm a king. If I'm a king over a nation of people,
right?
And this man is interpreting my dream and telling me that this dream that you have been having is bad news for your nation.
Sir.
For your people. You got to understand, he's a king. In other words, you know, Pharaoh's a king. He's the ruler of his people. He's like a president. Imagine you having to tell your people that I'm not going to be able to feed y'all for the next 7 years.
Wow. Well,
that we don't have enough food for the next 7 years for all of us to survive. What type of pandemonium that would be inside Egypt.
That's right.
And that's why, you know, Pharaoh sat down with Joseph, man. You know, he wanted to really know what was going on. And now Joseph is telling him, man, what's about to happen to Egypt. You got it out.
Come on, sir. Verse 24. And the thin ears devoured the 7 good ears, and I told this unto the magicians, but there was none that could declare it to me.
Damn, he telling them, he like, look, man, I told these damn magicians, these niggas right, I told them the same thing. They didn't even know what the hell I was talking about.
That's right,
They
sir.
just sitting there looking stupid as they could possibly be. They couldn't even break down a sandwich, man.
That's
They don't
right.
know what's going on.
That's right. That's right.
You got it up.
I'm a con, sir. And verse 25. And Joseph said unto Pharaoh, the dream of Pharaoh is one. The Most High have showed Pharaoh what he is about to do.
Damn.
Wow. Man.
So now he's showing him, letting him know, like, listen,
Wow.
he's showing you what's about to happen.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? That's even amongst the heathen, the Most High has some type of mercy, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
the Most High was setting this all up anyway, though.
Right, right. Set that, yeah,
He's
right.
setting everything up.
Con, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But he showed Pharaoh what this dream meant.
Con,
You know what I'm saying?
con.
You got it out. You go ahead.
Con, sir. The dream of Pharaoh is one. God, or the Most High, have showed Pharaoh what he's about to do. It's verse 26. The 7 good kind are 7 years.
Damn, 7 years.
Con, sir.
He's telling him these are 7 years.
Con, sir.
Go ahead.
And the 7 good ears are 7 years. The dream is one. And the 7 thin and ill-favored kind that came up after them are 7 years. And the 7 empty ears blasted with the east wind shall be 7 years of famine.
Damn, he telling him it's 7 years of famine.
God, sir.
And what is famine, man? It means nobody's going to be able to eat.
That's
For
right.
7 years?
Right, God, sir.
7 years, nobody's going to be able to eat.
Right.
Go ahead, out. You got it.
God, sir. You know, I just thought of something, sir.
Go ahead.
You know that dream that Joseph had with his brothers. He was telling them same thing. He was telling them, he said he had a dream. Said y'all gonna bow to me. The same sort of thing there. So like you said, it's setting some things up here.
Right.
Come, sir. Blasted with the east wind shall be 7 years of famine. And verse 28. This is the thing which I have spoken unto Pharaoh. What the Most High is about to do, he showeth unto Pharaoh.
Damn, he showed it to Pharaoh, man. He's letting Pharaoh know this is what's going to happen to you, man.
God, sir.
It's going to be no food. It's going to be famine.
Right.
Pretty much he gave him a warning sign before it even happened, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You could imagine what Egypt would have been like if Pharaoh wouldn't have called Joseph up from the bottom of that pit, man.
Come,
He wouldn't have
sir.
called him from jail and be like, listen, man, interpret this dream for me. These magicians I got who taking majority of all my money can't even tell me what this means.
Can't tell.
Good night. Go ahead, Op. We
Back to
in the
the
Hebrew?
knock, sir.
Come.
Back to Hebrew, Tanakh, verse 29. Hanaha, Shabbai, Shana, Yam, Ba'a, Waf, Shabbai, Gada, Wal, Bakal, Aratazah, Matazah, Riyam, verse 30. Wakwa, Mawa, Shabbai, Shanaya, Ra'ab, Aha, Ya, Han, Waya, Wana, Shaka, Kala, Hasha, Bai, Barataza, Mataza, Riyam, Waka, Laha, Hara, Aib, Atha, Ha, Arataza, verse 31. Verse 31. Wala'ah. Yawa die. Hasha by. Ba'arataza. Mapa. Naya. Kara. Iba. Haha. Wa'a. Waka. Raya. Kan. Kaya. Kabad. Hawa'a. Ma'id. Ma'ad. Slack. Verse 32. Wa'il. Hasha Nawaf. Haka Lawam. Allah. Para'ah. Pa'a Mayam. Kaya. Naka Wan. Hada Bar. Mayam. Ha'alahayam. Halahayam. Wamama. Hara. Halahayam. La'ai. Shatawa. Verse 33. Wa'ai. Thaka. Yara'ah. Hurrah Arwa Asha Ayash Slaki Ayash Naba Wan Waka Kum Waya Shaya Hawa Isle Aratazar Matazarium verse 34 Ya'ai Shah Para'ah Wa'apa Quad Pakwa the Yum Isle Ha'arataza Waka Masha Atha Arataza Matazarium Basha Bai Shanaya Hasha Bai verse 35 Waya Kwaba Tazahwa Atha Kala Akal Hasha Nayam Hasab Bath Haba Af Ha'a Laha Wa Ya Taza Bara Bara the Kaf Yada Pura Awa Akal Ba'i Rayam Waya Mara. That's it, sir.
We're going to go back to the English.
On time, sir. Verse 30. What was I at here? What verse was that? The 29? Verse 29. Count them, sir. Verse 29. Genesis 29 out of the King James Version of the Bible. Behold, there come 7 years of great plenty throughout all of the land of Egypt. And verse 30. There shall arise after them 7 years of famine, and all of the plenty shall be forgotten in the land of Egypt, and famine shall consume the land. I'll read that again, sir.
Read that again.
Sir. Verse 29, behold, there come 7 years of great plenty throughout all the land of Egypt. Verse 30, and there shall arise after them 7 years of famine, and all the plenty shall be forgotten in the land of Egypt, and the famine shall consume the land.
Damn, so he's telling him,
wow,
how rich y'all was, y'all gonna forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody gonna remember how rich Egypt was after these 7 years.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna remember anything about what y'all got.
That's right.
When this famine hit y'all, y'all gonna be skinny as, you know what I mean?
That's it. You're right, sir.
Gonna look like what's the word I'm looking for? Anorexic.
Anorexic, yes, sir.
You know, like you need a sandwich or a bag of rice.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
right.
Joseph told him these things, prophesied this to him.
That's right.
You busy, right? You go ahead.
I got it, sir.
Come on.
You ready?
Come on.
Verse 31. And the plenty shall not be known in the land by reason of the famine following, for it shall be very grievous.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh, man.
That thing gonna be grievous.
I'm gone, sir.
It's gonna be serious. You know, they gonna be like Egypt is at this point in time, Egypt is a superpower, man.
Superpower, yes, sir.
You know, Egypt is what everybody comes to do shopping, to travel, to do everything that they want to do. They're doing it here in Egypt.
Gone, sir.
But when this famine hits, Egypt is going to be nothing. Egypt is like pretty much like New York City.
Gone, sir.
It's a big city. Everybody comes to do trade. Everybody comes to buy things. You got to remember, Joseph was sold in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? It's where everybody comes to do business.
Gone, sir.
And Pharaoh, being the man who rules over Egypt, he's filthy rich.
Gone.
He's rich. He's unbelievably rich. You know, he has the best of everything.
Gone, sir.
But when this famine hit, Joseph said, it ain't even going to make a difference. You want some more?
Gone, sir.
He said, when these 7 years hit, man,
Gone, sir.
he said, man, ain't nobody going to remember Egypt for being this rich nation.
That's right.
You know, Egypt just going to be known for being a land where you can't get a sandwich from.
That's right.
It's going to be nothing growing, nothing producing. Your animals going to look sick. Your people going to look sick. It's going to be nothing, man. Okay, you go ahead up.
They damn sure won't be able to interpret a dream.
Right. Magicians can't even interpret anything.
If it wasn't for Joseph interpreting that, slacker, sir.
Go ahead.
If it wasn't for Joseph interpreting that right there through the Most High, they would have starved, like you said. Egypt would have been down, but the Most High had some things going on. You said.
All right. You got it out.
Verse 32. And for that the dream was double unto Pharaoh twice. Oh, man.
Damn. The dream was double.
Ooh, man, wait a minute. Whoa. You might read that again, sir.
Go ahead and read it again.
Verse 31. Let's read that back all the way. And the plenty shall not be known in the land by reason of the famine following. It shall be very grievous.
This thing is going to be grievous.
Verse 32. And for that the dream was double unto Pharaoh twice.
Damn, he had it twice. Like,
Oh, my
he already
goodness.
interpreted the dream for you. Well, no, you did, because he did have the dream twice.
God,
He
sir.
had it one night, then he had it again.
God, sir.
Like, it's just signifying, like, this is going to happen.
Wow.
That's why Pharaoh was troubled when he woke up. It's rare that you have the same dream twice.
God, sir.
I mean, imagine you have the same dream twice and you wake up and you remember this dream both nights.
Mm.
You're going to want to ask somebody, hey, what does this mean, man? I'm trying to figure this out.
Wow. God dang. And for that the dream was double unto Pharaoh twice, and it is because the thing is established by the Most High.
Damn. So this is going to happen. Like Joseph said, this is established with the Most High.
Come on, sir. Established by the Most High, and the Most High will shortly bring it to pass.
Damn.
Verse 33. Now therefore let Pharaoh look out a man discreet and wise, and set him over the land of Egypt.
Right. So now Joseph is telling him, like Pharaoh, you get somebody to rule over this land, man.
Con, sir.
You get somebody to rule over this land and get this thing in order.
That's right.
Because this famine is going to happen. So you're going to need a man to get things in order.
That's right.
And prepare for this famine.
Right, right.
You look in your land and you find a man that is able to get things in order.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Wow. Verse 34. Let Pharaoh do this, and let him appoint officers over the land, and take up the 5th part of the land of Egypt.
Damn, so wait a minute. Joseph was the one who told Pharaoh about having officers?
Gone.
So you mean to tell me Egypt learned about having officers from who? Joseph?
That's right, sir.
Damn.
Gone with gone.
Go ahead.
Exactly right, sir. Exactly right. From the Most High.
Damn right.
From the Most High's people. Exactly right, sir. Let Pharaoh do this, and let him appoint officers over the land, and take up the 5th part of the land of Egypt in the 7 plenteous years.
Right. So now he's telling him, take the most from the land in these 7 years, man.
Wow.
Get everything you can get from these lands within this 7 years, man. And have men who are officers to do this, man.
Wow.
Go ahead.
And let them gather all the food of those good years that come.
Right. Like he said, man, with these 7 years, while you getting all the good from the land, while you growing these good crops and all of these different things,
Gone.
take it and go and take it and get it all up.
Gone.
Get the best of this land, man, for these 7 years.
Gone, sir.
Go ahead.
Good years to come, and lay up corn. Oh, that's what it was. And lay up corn under the hand of Pharaoh.
Right, and he said, lay up corn underneath the hand of Pharaoh. Meaning, let this be yours. This is yours, Pharaoh.
God.
You're going to be the one who's in control over all of this corn. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have the power to do whatever you want to do with this corn that you got laid up, man.
Come on, sir.
Go, you got it up.
In the hand of Pharaoh, and let them keep food in the cities.
And he said, and let you keep food in the cities,
No,
man.
come on, sir.
Kind, that was it on it?
Yeah. Back to the knock, sir. Come on, sir. What do you want?
Yeah, we'll do one more in the tonight.
One more into the knock, sir.
Kind.
On Wakan, sir. Verse 36. Out of the Tanakh. Waha, Yaha, Kala, Lapa, Quadawan, Rataza, Lasha, Bai, Shanaya, Haraib, Ashar, Thuha, Yayan, Va'a, Rataza, Matazarium, Wala'a, Thaka, Rath, Ha'a, Rataza, Bara, Aib, verse 37, Wa'a, Salakia, Wayaya, Sab, Hada, Bara, Ba'ai, Yanaya, Para, Ahai, Para, Ha, Salakia, Waba, Aya, Naya, Kala, Ibada, Yawa, verse 38. Waya, Amara, Para, Aha, Allah, Ibadaya, Wa. What is this? Ha. It's like it. Hana, Mataza'a, Kazaha, Ayash, Ashar, Rawak, Allahayam, Bara. Verse 39, Waya, Amara, Para, Aha, Allah, Waha, Slakia, Yawasap, Ata, Raya, Hawa, Dayai, Allahayam, Awa, Thaka, Atha, Kala, Za'ath, Azan, Nabawan, Waka, Kakam, Wakakam, Kamawak. Verse 40, Ataha, Taha, Yaha, Allah, Slakia, Isle. Baya, the Ya, Waya, Wa'ai, La, Wa'il, Salakia. Payak, Yashikwa, Kala, Amaya, Rakwa, Haka, Sa'a, Agadalah, Agadal, Salakia. Mamaka, verse 41. Wa'ah, Mara, Aha, Allah, Yawa, Sap, Ra'aha, Nathaya, Athak, Isle, Kala, Arataza, Matazarium, verse 32, Waya, Sar, Para, Aha, Af, Taba, Atawa, Ba'al, Yadawa, Waya, Thun, Ataha, Isle, Yada, Wayasap, Waya Labashah, Athawa, Baga, Daya, Shasha, Wayasham, Barad, Hazah, Hazahab, Isle, Tazah, Wah. That's it, sir.
We're going to go back to the English.
On time, sir. Then the English, chapter 41, verse 36. Is that right? Was it? Yeah. Trying to read this backwards. 41 and 36 out of King James Version of the Bible. And that food shall be for store to the land against 7 years of famine.
Right. And so all of that food that they're going to collect is going to be for the 7 years of famine.
I'm kind, sir.
Everything that you get good from your land is going to be for the 7 years of famine. Go ahead.
Which shall be in the land of Egypt, that the land perish not through the famine.
Right. Because guess what? There were going to be lands that were going to perish through
That's
the
right.
famine.
That's right.
There probably were lands that we have no idea about that perished when this famine happened.
Mm-hmm.
You got to understand, 7 years with no food is a long time. You can't even go 2 weeks without food for
That's
your
right.
people. Imagine what would happen if food ran out for a nation for 2 weeks, man. 2 to 3 weeks. Man, you'll have a barbecue with somebody getting cooked on it. You know what I'm saying? They'll start eating people.
That's right.
especially here in the land of America.
That's right.
But the Most High allowed Joseph to tell Pharaoh what was about to happen, man.
Come on, sir.
Go ahead.
I think that's, if I may say, sir.
Go ahead.
That's what happened to Masada when they out of the AD 70 when they fled out of there.
Correct.
And they some of them, most of them went across the Atlas Mountain and settled in Africa. Most of us Hebrews, of course, and then a lot of us went to Masada.
Yeah.
They fled to the other hill and they started eating their babies. I mean, they didn't have no choice. This is what they went. This the choice they had, but that's the choice they took.
Yeah. And when you read the history on it, we was inside of Jerusalem doing the same thing. When the Romans had trapped us off inside of Jerusalem.
Right.
We were eating our boots.
Wow.
We were eating our garments because, our garments were made from real leather.
Wow.
So brothers was eating their garments in their boots, man.
Wow.
Go ahead, up.
Verse 37. And the thing was good in the eyes of Pharaoh and in the eyes of his servants.
Damn, so they heard this. Pharaoh heard this and them stupid servants he had. And this was a good thing to hear.
God.
Because imagine you being told that your land is going to get hit with a famine for 7
That's right.
years. And then this brother breaks down how you can prevent the famine from happening or how you can prepare yourself for it because it's going to happen regardless of anything.
Go on, sir.
But he's trying to tell you how to prepare for it. It's going to be good in your eyes, man.
Go on.
Go ahead, up.
Verse 38. And Pharaoh said unto his servants, can we find such a one as this, a man in whom the Spirit of Most High is?
Damn, even they told, can we find the spirit of any man? Of any man who has this of the Most High?
God.
Damn, they couldn't find nobody.
Wow.
Only Joseph, man. Go ahead.
And verse 39, and Pharaoh said unto Joseph, for so much as the Most High have showed thee all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art.
Woo. He said, ain't nobody wise like this, man.
That's right.
Only me, man, because the Most High sent me. Go ahead.
Verse 40. Thou shalt be over my house, and according unto thy word shall all my people be ruled. Good gracious. Let me read that again, sir.
Yeah, read that again.
Verse 40. Thou shalt be over my house.
Damn, he told Joseph, you're going to be over my house.
Ah.
This man just got out of prison. You've been in prison for something you didn't do.
Oh, my God, sir.
You get out of prison. They rush you to come see Pharaoh. You interpret his dream. The first thing he tells you is, you're going to rule over my house.
That's right, sir.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt be ruled over my house, and according unto thy word. According to thy word.
So whatever he says,
God, sir.
it's going to happen.
God, sir.
But he's a righteous man. He's not going to tell them anything wrong.
God, sir.
But Pharaoh trusted him enough to where it was, whatever you say, my people in my house are going to do it.
God, sir.
Go ahead.
Shall all my people be ruled?
Damn, and he's going to rule over his people.
Mm.
Go ahead.
Only in the throne will I be greater than thou.
And only in the throne, meaning only at this kingdom right here, at this seat, I'm going to be greater than you.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? Joseph just became vice president.
God, sir.
Joseph just became vice president.
That's right.
Over Egypt. Nobody didn't vote for him. It was by his works, man.
God, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians need to understand.
God, sir.
You need to find out what somebody is doing before you just go out there. We're not telling you to vote, but you out here voting, but you ain't even checking the background of these people. I seen a picture today of the vice president, Kamala Harris. She's at a dinner table with a bunch of Edomite and whoever else women, but there were no sisters, like no Israelites at that table.
Wow.
You had a Judite woman sitting on the back she was standing by the steps watching them sit at the table with her arms crossed, and it looked just like a scene out of a slave movie, man.
Wow.
Then she had the black butler in the corner with the white gloves on, just standing there like this, And I was like, y'all still think she's a black woman? She's
No.
cheering with wine and
That's right.
toasting wine with the white women.
That's right, sir.
And she got somebody's grandmother not even in the room,
Right.
outside the room by the steps, just watching.
Oh, God.
And y'all think what, June 19th, we free from slavery? Everybody's celebrating June the 19th as an accomplishment. It is disgusting, man.
Disgusting, sir.
You guys want to say it?
No, that's good. I
Go ahead,
appreciate
huh?
that, sir.
Oh, yeah.
To be ruled, only in the throne will I be greater than thou.
Right.
Verse 41. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, see, I have set thee over all the land of Egypt.
Damn. He's over the whole land of Egypt, man.
Come on, sir.
You got it up.
And Pharaoh took off his ring from his hand and put it upon Joseph's hand.
Damn.
Wow.
So he took the main ring that Pharaoh wears to show everybody that he's the ruler.
Khan.
He gave it to Joseph.
Khan, sir.
He gave it to a Hebrew.
Khan.
You know what I'm saying? That goes to show you serving the Most High, man. No matter what you go through, serve the Most High, man. No matter what type of hell you're going through, no matter what you're battling, continue to serve the Most High, man. You will be in the Most High's favor, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He'll give you everything that you need. Joseph was in jail for 2 years, man, for something he did not do. And he never lost, that sense of faith with the Most High. I don't want to sound so Christian. You don't want to.
I know what you're saying, sir.
Trying to look at a better way to say it. But he never lost sight of the Most High, man.
Khan.
He always believed in the Most High, and he kept his trust with him. And he got rewarded for it, man.
Khan, sir.
He didn't give up. You got it up.
Khan, sir. And Pharaoh took off his ring from his hand and put it in Joseph's hand and arrayed him with vestures of fine linen and put a gold chain about his neck.
He put a what?
A gold chain.
Damn. So guess what? Yeah. Hey, guess what?
Gold chain about his neck.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this wasn't a Caucasian man.
No.
Caucasians don't even like gold like that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? This has always been a part of our custom.
That's
man.
right,
Gold and all of that, man. You got it up.
I'll finish reading up it, sir.
Come.
And he made him to ride in the second chariot which he had. And they cried before him, bow the knee. And he made him ruler over all the land of Egypt.
Damn. So he rode right behind Pharaoh, man.
That's right, sir.
You see Pharaoh, guess who's right behind him?
That's right.
Joseph.
Damn right.
You bow to Pharaoh and you bow to Joseph.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I am Pharaoh, and with thee shall no man lift up his hand or foot in all of the land of Egypt.
Right. You ain't going to be able to do nothing to Joseph, man.
That's right.
Nothing. You can't even lift your damn foot. You can't even put your hands on him.
God, sir.
Go ahead.
And Pharaoh called Joseph. You know what, sir, if I can say something.
Yeah, go ahead. Up.
And Pharaoh said, I am Pharaoh, within thee shall no man lift up his hand or foot. That means they were hitting us and kicking us like kicking. They would have kicked that in their rulership. They hit and kicked people any kind of way, and they would have hit Joseph the same way. They were kicking him.
He just in a sense
Before
saying,
that.
in the sense of nobody's gonna do any harm to you.
Sir.
Nobody's gonna do anything to you.
Wow.
Like you ain't gonna put a hand on him. You ain't gonna even be able to throw dirt on him. You can't. Like, did you see the French president get slapped over there in France?
No.
He went somewhere over there and he got slapped. I'm to my and it sounded off. Like he walked up to the crowd shaking the hand, he tried to shake the guy's hand, and the guy just slapped him.
Wow.
Like you wouldn't have been able to do that to Joseph.
No, God, sir.
Your hands would have been missing with your head also.
God, sir. I see that.
Go ahead, Op.
And Pharaoh called Joseph's name Zapnath Paneah, and he gave him to wife Asenath, the daughter of Potipharah, priest of Onan. And Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt, And Joseph was 30 years old when he stood before Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
He was 30 years old.
Come on, sir.
So you mean some age? Don't you gotta remember? How old was he when he went into slavery with his brothers? 17, 18.
Wow.
You got to think about how many years have passed by, man.
Sir.
17. Now he's 30. He did 2 years in prison for something he didn't do. Now he's sitting before Pharaoh and has became vice president.
Wow.
Over Egypt at 30 years old, man.
Wow.
You got to think about that, man. Damn. You got it out.
And Joseph was 30 years old when he stood before Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And Joseph went out from the presence of Pharaoh and went throughout all the land of Egypt. And in 7 plenteous years the earth brought forth by handfuls. And he gathered up all the food of 7 years, which were in the land of Egypt, and laid up the food in the cities, and the food of the field, which was round about every city, laid he up the same. And Joseph gathered corn as the sand of the sea.
All right, so he gathered so much corn like the sand of the sea.
Gone, sir.
A lot of corn.
Gone, sir. Very much until he left numbering, for it was without number. And unto Joseph were born 2 sons before the years of famine, Azanath, and the daughter of Potiphar, priest of Onan, bare unto him. And Joseph called the name of the firstborn Manasseh, for the Most High said, He have made me forget all my toil and all my father's house. And the name of the second called he Ephraim.
Manasseh and Ephraim.
Mm-hmm.
These are these 2 sons that are born. Go ahead.
Come, sir. For the Most High have caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction, and the 7 years of plenteous that was in the land of Egypt were ended, and the 7 years of dearth began to come, according that Joseph had said. And the dearth was in all the lands, but in the land of Egypt there was bread. Sir. And when all of the land of Egypt was famished, the people cried to Pharaoh for bread. Cried to Pharaoh for bread. And Pharaoh said unto all of the Egyptians, Go unto Joseph. What he said to do, you do. Said to you, do.
Right, Salaki, go back on it if you could.
Come, sir, I will.
Go on.
Come, sir. And the 7 years of dearth began to come, according as Joseph had said.
So now these 7 years are starting to happen.
That's right, sir.
Those 7 years of famine,
Come, sir.
they starting to happen. Go ahead.
And the dearth was in all the lands. But in the land of Egypt, there was bread.
Damn, so guess what? Egypt had bread.
Damn right.
But every land about,
That's right.
they didn't have anything.
With Joseph.
They were getting affected by the famine. Go ahead.
Come, sir. Verse 55. And when all the land of Egypt was famished, the people cried to Pharaoh for bread.
Damn, so everybody's coming to Egypt. You know.
That's right.
Now everybody is in Egypt trying to get bread. You can only imagine how this was back then.
That's
So
right,
guess
sir.
what?
That's right.
This is real history right
That's
here,
right,
man.
sir.
This really happened. So imagine how Egypt was during this time of the famine. Everybody's pretty much about to beat the doors and walls down on
That's
Egypt.
right. That's right.
Go ahead.
The people cried to Pharaoh for bread. And the Pharaoh said unto all the Egyptians, Go unto Joseph. What he saith to you, do.
Damn. So now you got to go to Joseph.
Damn right.
And whatever he tells you to do it.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Verse 56, and the famine was all over all the face of the earth.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
Man.
You gotta understand, this wasn't just that. This was all over the earth.
Come on, sir.
There was a famine. There was no food anywhere. I'm talking about you couldn't even dig up a rock to get anything. Wasn't no shrimp.
That's right,
Wasn't
sir.
no crab. Wasn't no lobster. It was nothing. You had to come to Egypt to get everything.
God, sir.
Go ahead.
On the earth. And Joseph opened all of the storehouses and sold unto the Egyptians. And the famine waxed sore in the land of Egypt.
Damn. So when he opened them doors, you can only imagine what the price of the bread was then. Bread. Let's say bread was going for $1.
That's right.
A famine hits. Now, a loaf of bread that was once $1 is now $20.
Right, sir.
You gonna turn that bread down? No. Well, I got $100. I'm about to get 3 loaves of bread for $20 a piece.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead, you got it.
Waxed sore in the land of Egypt. And verse 57, and all countries came unto Egypt to Joseph for to buy corn.
Go ahead, read that again. All who?
And all countries.
And all who?
All countries.
All the countries came where?
Came unto Egypt to Joseph for to buy the corn.
Dang.
Dang.
You got it out. Go ahead.
Because that famine was so sore in all the lands.
It hit all the lands, man.
Oh, God, sir.
That was it on it?
That was it on that, sir.
All right, it's 11:54. We're going to get ready to go ahead and close out.
Oh, God, sir.
All right, Imagine everybody's going to stand.
Oh, God, sir.
Drink. You blow the horn.
Oh, sir. Lashala.
La Yashala. Blow the horn one more time. Uncover the scrolls. Come, let's salute the scroll. Alright. We're going to prepare to salute the scrolls. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Alright. We're going to start, turn to face the east. We're going to begin with the Lord's Prayer.
I'm kind, sir. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayah.
Shabbat Shemayah.
Wadash.
Wadash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shabka.
Shabka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakutka.
Malakutka.
Baba'ah.
Baba'ah.
Batazayka.
Batazayka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Barataza.
Barataza.
Ayah.
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 Bashamayam.
Bashamayam.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Anawa.
Anawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kawawapnawa.
Kawawapnawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kawawapyanawa.
Kawawapnawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Babayanawa.
Babayanawa.
Banasayawan.
Banasayawan.
Babal.
Babal.
Awashayanawa.
Awashayanawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Habalakwath.
Habalakwath.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Wahataparath.
Wahataparath.
Walamya.
Alam.
Aman.
Aman. What we just said in the English was, Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom
Thy
come.
will be done.
Thy will be done
In earth.
in earth
As it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
Our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Give us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
Give our debtors.
And lead us not
Lead us not
into
into
temptation.
temptation,
But deliver us.
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
From thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom
And the power.
and the power
And the glory.
and the glory
Forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be be it.
Amen.
Aman. The water, sir. Hakaka power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Baukasha.
Babukasha.
Nabdala Nawa.
Nabdala Nawa.
Akak.
Akak.
Larapa'a.
Larapa'a.
Kamalaka.
Kamakala.
Wakal.
Wakal.
Marawa.
Marawa.
Akak.
Akak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Amatazorium.
Amatazorium.
Akak.
Akak.
Lahaquium.
Lahaquium.
Amathium.
Amathium.
Akak.
Akak.
Arakawaf.
Arakawaf.
Amatala.
Amatala.
Lagarsham.
Lagarsham.
Bashim Yahushai.
Bahashim Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. What we just said in the English was, Lord, in the name of Yahushua,
Lord, in the name of Yahushai,
please give us the power.
please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of sickness
And all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the
The
leopard.
power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of
In the
Yahushua,
name of Yahushai.
thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Amen.
Aman. Water. Bless Israel, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Washim Yahushai.
Bahashim
Barak
Yahushua.
Nawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Washarala.
Wayashala.
Wayahabayaf.
Yabahaya.
Saparium.
Saparium.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magan.
Magan.
Hagan.
Hagan.
Bashim Yahushai.
Bahashim
The
Yahushua.
water.
The water.
Aman.
Amen. What we just said in the English was, Lord, in the name of Yahushua,
Lord, in the name of Yahushai.
bless us in Israel.
Bless us in Israel
and the school.
and the school.
Bless, heal, shield, protect
Bless, heal, shield, and protect
our loved ones.
our loved
In
ones.
the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushai.
thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. The water. Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanyan.
Ahawarium.
Ahawarium.
Mahayan.
Mahayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azaria.
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 Ma'aim.
Ma'aim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Asha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Warataza.
Warataza.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalyaka.
Regalia.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yashan.
Yahashan.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yasharallah.
Yasharallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazolka.
Tazal.
Ayad.
Ayad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yahmawam.
Yamawan.
Ayamash.
Ayamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Yarak.
Walayallah.
Yallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Bakal Rai.
Karawai.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Af.
Ah.
Napashka.
Napashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'atka.
Taza'atka.
Wabawatka.
Wabawatka.
Ma'ata.
Ma'ata.
Wa'aid.
Wa'ai.
Alawam.
Alawam. What we just said in the English was, I will lift up my eye
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hill,
to the hills,
from whence come my help.
from which cometh my help.
My help come from
My
Yahweh,
help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor
will
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
How is thy keeper?
Yahweh is thy shade
How is thy shade
upon thy right
upon
hand.
thy right hand?
The sun shall not smite thee by
The sun
day,
shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by
nor
night.
the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
How shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil?
He shall preserve thy soul.
Shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
How shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore. Water. Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayah.
Al-Damayah.
Maka.
Ka.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dakarash.
Ra'al.
Ra'al.
Dashakwat.
Tashukat.
All.
Ah.
Kayahana.
Ayanaha.
Ayawabadyaka.
Ayawabayaka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amah.
Amat.
Wayara. Ya'arm Yawa.
Ya'ari Yawa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Yatazawa.
Yatazawa.
Altasawanyaka.
Tazwanyaka.
Amrawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa.
Lakura.
Wanakakadam.
Wanakakadam.
Magaya.
Magayam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yakazar.
Yakazar.
Sham.
Sham.
Yasharala.
Yasha'ala.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Natazawa.
Natazawa.
Waba.
Waba.
Yakadwa.
Wakadwa.
Al Yakwa.
Ayakuwa.
Bayarath.
Barak.
Yakarawa,
Yakarawa,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Arawam,
Alawam,
Waya,
Waya,
Shammai,
Shammai,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Mawaba,
Mawaba,
Wagariam,
Wagariam,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Waimawan,
Wamawan,
Wamalak,
Wamalak,
Palashat,
Palashat,
Aim,
Aim,
Yashabika,
Yeshabia,
Kazawar,
Kazawar,
Gum,
Gum,
Ashawar,
Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Alawam,
Amam,
Aman,
Hayawa,
Hayawan,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Asha,
Asha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah,
Kabadian,
Kabadwan,
Banakol,
Banakol,
Kakwashwan,
Kakwashwan,
Nashadmadwa,
Nashabyakwa,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Da'ara,
Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
Larama,
Larama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yamawa,
Yamawa,
Kara,
Kara,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wazakabak,
Wakazazol,
Wakazazol,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ai,
Kol,
Kol,
Nasa Yamwabka,
Nayasawayaka,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nasharasha,
Nasharasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Af,
Af,
Na'awaf,
Na'awaf,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Sayatamwa,
Sayatamwa,
Kagaya Gaya,
Gaya,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lahanya,
Rakawa,
Rakawa,
Kayash,
Kayash,
Tabaarya Ara,
Tabaarya
Wakalaba,
Araba,
Dalahat,
Dalahat,
Hawariam,
Hawariam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadakma,
Tharadakma,
Vasaaraka,
Vasaaraka,
Wasaba,
Wasaba,
Wapatka,
Wapatka,
Balaham,
Balaham,
Mala'ah,
Mala'ah,
Manaham,
Manaham,
Palawan,
Palawan,
Wayapakawashwa,
Salaki,
Waya,
Waya,
Bakwashwa,
Bakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Waya,
Waya,
Bahalya,
Waya,
Aya'aid,
Aya'aid,
Waya,
Waya,
Kaparwa,
Kaparwa,
Waya,
Waya,
Ahaba,
Wahaba,
Waya,
Waya,
Da'awa,
Yawa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Atha,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Lakbadwa,
Labadwa,
Ayayan,
Ayayan,
Akal,
Akal,
Arataza.
Arataza. That brother hand, man. Out. Alright. What we just said in the English was, keep not thy silence, O
Keep not
Yahweh.
thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Below thy enemies.
Below thy enemies,
Make a tumult.
make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
and lifted up the
They
head,
have taken crafty counsel
they have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people
And consulted against thy
and
hidden ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a
That
nation.
the name of
The
Israel
name of
may
Israel
be no more
shall
remembered.
be in no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted
with
together
one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee,
The tabernacles of Edom
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of
and
Moab,
the Hagarenes
the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
the Baal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with
Ashur
them.
is also joined with
They
them.
are hoping the children of Lot.
They're hoping the children of Lot.
Salah,
So Lot,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as to the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Syrian,
as to Jabin,
as a Jabin,
at the brook of Kasan,
and the brook of Kasam,
which perished at
who
Endor.
perished at
They
Endor.
became as dung for the earth.
They became the dung of the earth.
Make their nobles like a rab,
Make the nobles like a
like
ram,
Ze'el,
like the air.
yea,
Yea,
all the princes as above,
all the princes of Baal
and as Zamunah,
and as Zamuna,
who said,
said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh,
the house
possession.
of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stumble before the
that the
wind,
stumble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the
the
wood,
fire that burneth the wood,
as the flame setteth the mountains on
the
fire.
flame that setteth the mountains on
So
fire,
persecute them
so persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest.
and make them afraid
Make them
with
afraid
thy storm.
with thy
Fill
storm.
thy faces with shame,
Fill thy faces with
that
shame,
they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh.
let them be confounded
Let them be confounded
in trouble
and trouble
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
the most is Yahweh,
are the most high,
the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right, sorry, we're gonna turn back. Put the scrolls back down. right. Does anybody want to be anointed before we close out? All right. You can put on all the heads. We're just going to. Y'all just make a line in the front. All right. Young ladies, y'all cover your heads back up too. All right, y'all can stand right here in front like this. All right, only me and the brother back here. We're gonna say this. Yabarak Yahweh.
Barak Yahweh.
Wayashamarka.
Washamarka.
Ya'ar Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyawan.
Panyawa.
Alyaka.
Alyaka.
Wayakanyaka.
Wayakanika.
Yasha'ar Yahweh.
Arahawa.
Panyawa.
Panyawa.
Alyaka.
Alyaka.
Wanyamshanyaka.
Wayashamika.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Bashim.
Yahweh Shai.
Shai.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magan.
Magan.
Hagan.
Hagan.
Ayana.
Yana.
Ayana. Adana. Salaki. Natazah. Say your name. Natazah. Natazah.
Natazah.
Natazah. Salaki. Adara. 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 Jalea. 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 Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Bashim Yahweh Shai.
The water Aman.
The water. Aman.
What we just said in the English was, Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless, heal, shield, and protect. All right. All right. Men of Israel, we're going to do one courtesy salute. Amadim. Barak. Amadim Shabbat. Barak. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatam. We're going to do one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. Amadim. Salak. Amadim. Madim Shabbat. Salak. Barak.
Yahweh Shema Alatah Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai.
All right. That dismissed.